and welcome back to the Journeyman Career Mode. Of course, I left you at the end of the last episode with a vote on which league we should try and get a team in. There's been lots of comments, and good to see some of you actually getting into the poll and voting. There was 288 responses at the time of recording this video, and Germany has come out on top with 90 votes. It was pretty even there. Most of the top four, Spain didn't really get any love, but most of them were sitting at around 50, 60 votes, and then Germany just absolutely blazed away with it. So we're going to look for a gig here in Germany. I did see some of the team recommendations. Unfortunately, most of the teams that you guys suggested haven't been offered. The deal is that we've won a lot of championships. Our manager rating is quite high, and we're really only getting offered at the top jobs. Now, I know you don't want me to go to Bayern Munich. We definitely won't be taking that job. But there was a couple of other options that have popped up. I'm going to obviously do some testing just to see what jobs would arrive. So we'll get into that once again. We'll get moving forward, and we'll go and pick up the German job. I'm not going to let you know which one it is until we actually grab it. But let's get into this. We've got a World Cup coming up. I'm going to try and get some more training into the team while we're here, still at Ajax waiting for this job. I think we'll probably have to put in our squad submission as well, possibly before this job does show up. Usually takes a week or two before these German jobs start showing up. There will be other jobs. I will show you what pops up. France, Spain, England, Italy, all offering us jobs. So I'll show you what was on offer. Unfortunately, we're not going to go to any of those. We're definitely taking a German job. So let's get into it, see if we can get that job, and then we'll hit up the start of the 2026 World Cup. Let's do this. Right, first job offered to us is our old club, Club Bruges. No, we're going to back out. Right, it is time to pick the Austrian squad ready for this World Cup. Now, I'm going to try and bring in some more of the regen players, not really based on their rating, but obviously want to get some decent players. And I don't think we need to take 3 keepers, but we've got Berger and Schustrup. We'll get rid of Zikic, and we'll bring in, obviously, Matthias Pichler. What else do we need in here? Let's have a look through. Thurnwald, 74, no chance. Let's get Strabinger straight in there. We've brought in a left back, so we probably don't need 3 left backs. So we'll get rid of Friedel, and we'll bring in Rath. What else have we got here? Do we need that many centre backs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably not. So let's bring in Walter Meyer. Okay, so we've got some forwards now. I think that should cover us. Assume Gruber and Zinger will take most of the duties. Jungbauer there on the wing. Pichler, Damara. Okay, so we've still got some real players with higher ratings, of course. I think we'll keep them around because they're pretty much controlling our midfield. It's definitely a place that we haven't really got a lot of depth through so far. We've got quite a few defenders. Lena, Strabinger, Pichler. So still going to have some real players floating around. Let's have a look here. Is it worth getting rid of? I mean, Lazzara's got some good pace there. Schoff on the right side. Let's just see what else is available here. Walter Myers, a goalkeeper. It's on the second page. We've got Luca Dupont. Winkler is in there. I mean, we had Winkler, is he at Club Bruges or Rosenborg? Not too sure. Anton Meyer. I mean, their rating's probably still a little bit low. They might be ready for the 2030 World Cup. I think we'll roll with this. I think we've got enough mixture of real players and enough good youth talent in here. Berger's probably the highlight there at 91. But that'll be our squad, 4.5 stars. And hopefully that is enough to get us through in this 2026 World Cup. Right, there are some Premier League jobs available, and quite a few of them. But we won't be taking any of those. Interesting enough, Liverpool and Arsenal down in 7th and 8th. Okay, who was in first? Well, of course, it's Man City. What else would you expect? But we're not going to the Premier League. All right, we've been offered some Russian jobs, but that's not one of the groups we're looking for. All right, we've got some French jobs, but it's only Monaco and PSG sitting in 1st and 2nd. So actually, I was hoping for like a Lyon or a Marseille, but those 2 top teams, there's not real much point in taking on those 2. And finally, we have the German jobs. All right, so we are going to pick one here. Obviously, we don't want Bayern Munich. They are in 1st place and usually the dominating force in German football. We've got Mönchengladbach, and that's definitely one I'm going to keep an eye on here as we move through the list. They currently sit in 6th, and their stadium is in the game. So that's probably a really good point. Cole, they're sitting in third. They've got Horn as their goalkeeper. They don't have the stadium in the game. Probably not where I want to go. Same as with the Leverkusen, 200 grand. They've got Leno between the sticks. Sitting in fourth, their stadium isn't in the game as well. So just the 4 options. We're going to take Borussia Mönchengladbach, and we will enter group number 5. Let's get this job. Right, dear Davide, thank you for your interest in the available manager position. We, the board, would like to offer you the manager's job here at Mönchengladbach. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Well, I can tell you right now, you German studs, we are on our way, 50 grand per week. Davide Lombardi will go to Germany and look to finish up his career in the Bundesliga. Right, so let's have a quick look at the squad before we obviously need to get into the World Cup stuff. But obviously we are here at Borussia Mönchengladbach. That doesn't really roll off the tongue too nicely. But we've got a Spanish goalkeeper here in Juan Carlos Crespo Rincon, an 81 overall at 26 years of age. Blaswich is 35. He'll be on his way. Nicholas as well. Almeida. Yeah, he is going as well. It's an aging team. It's a very, very aging team. We've got Hirotaka Kojima, 66 overall. Pereira looks all right. The Portuguese right back at 82. Tuanzebe is that English centre-back. He's 28 now and 84 overall. Milan Skriniar at 31 years of age. Okay, so Papadopoulos is here as well. Benjamin Mendy is here as well. I mean, it's an aging team. Look, they're all in their 30s. Danny Rose at 35. All right, we're going to have to do a decent clean out here. That's an interesting one. Is that Israel? Ben Marciano, 62 overall. 30, 29, Oliver Burke. Okay, there's another regen here in Stefan Pelavian, 68 overall. Okay, a Finn here. Okay, Fernandez, another regen. Okay, 81. Maximilian Arnold is at 84, 32 years of age. Rafa. It's an aging side. We're going to have to get a quick turnaround going on here. How do you say his name? Aykut Plate, 27 years of age. Here's a regen at 82. Aurelio's 30. Marky Robinson, great name. No potential, maybe. 65. Manuel Bomua, 77. Okay, they've got Milik here at 84. Villalobos, he's on. Arp is an 88. Whoa. All right, that is something that we can definitely build behind while we're bringing some youth in. But everything else is looking like we need to move these boys on. But the first point of call, of course, is to try and get Ricardo Gallo across the line. Right, we've got a transfer budget of 121 million. I'm pretty sure I put a 50 million release clause on Gallo, so we'll just go and pay that one out so that we can get him across here. Right, I was going to hire some scouts, but I kind of want to keep the money just so we can bring Gallo across. Once we get Gallo, obviously we'll go into a new season and then we'll have some more money to play with anyway. So let's just get rolling on. We've got the World Cup to take care of. If I can get some more negotiations with Gallo, we will. But let's get moving and see if we can get into these World Cup games. All right, so I managed to get him for 120 million plus the left winger. Right, so we have agreed terms. We just need to get him some wages. Let's go in and negotiate. Right, it's costing us fucking king's ransom here, but we'll accept the crucial role, that's for sure. We need to get him on the team here. We'll offer him a 5-year deal. That's no dramas at all. Sweet. Let's get Gallo across the line. No release clause. Let's accept that. Now let's get him some wages here. We've got 187 million to play with. I think he's going to want at least 80. So I'm going to throw 80 and a signing bonus of $1 million. We've got to get Gallo across the line. Done. Gallo. Thank fuck. At least we've got him across. Right, so we've got a pre-contract with Gallo. Once the season kicks over, he will be joining us. It's cost us most of our money, but I'm hoping that the board gives us some more money going into the next season. Right, I was going to hire a scout, but we're going to wait for 5-star scouts, so let's push on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's the 2026 World Cup, and our first game for this group is New Zealand So this is probably, well, you don't want to underestimate them, but you're just saying that they are the easier team from our group. We've obviously got Poland and Brazil to deal with, but we've built up this Austrian side over almost 10 years now. Lombardi has been developing this team. Still not completely full of regens, but we're getting close, and some of the players in this team are absolutely worldly. But yeah, good to see New Zealand back in the game. I don't think they were in it last year. So yeah, nice to see New Zealand. And hello to all our New Zealand Kiwi viewers. Hopefully we don't batter them. You never know, they might batter us. It could happen. Anything could happen in this World Cup campaign. We'll go through the formalities of this one, but I don't think we're going to stick this out in all of the games. But obviously, first time we've really got involved in a big World Cup campaign. Through to the qualifying rounds. New Zealand and the Austrians get the Sacha torts ready and the apple strudels. Maybe a bit of Edelweiss for the celebrations if we can get through to that World Cup final. But a long way from there at the moment. We've got a really tough group to deal with. But hopefully we can get the job done. Shaking of the hands. Gruber is the captain. He's been leading this side from the front for quite some time now. Not the highest of rated players, but in a World Cup event, he generally shows up. But Azinga's been in some scintillating form for Ajax this season. Hopefully he can bring that to the World Cup table. There is Davide Lombardi. Here is the Kiwi side. And we know none of these players. I don't think we've scouted New Zealand in this career mode either. 5 at the back, very defensive. But we'll have to wait and see if we can get through. And hopefully we can put a few goals on the board and set us up here in this group stage. Right, so who's rolling out for Austria? We've got Berger between the 6, Lehner, Wobber, Pichler and Straybringer. Alaba is in the midfield with Pichler. So the Pichler boys are out there. Jungbauer on the left, Azinga in the cam position. Wolf starts on the right. He is a real player. And Bernhard Gruber is up front. We just haven't picked up a decent right winger as of yet. And that centre midfield role, we've got some centre-backs coming through, but they're not quite ready. So Wobber will hold the role there. Let's get into this game. The first game of this group stage. Here's Azinga. Plays it forward. Gruber. Jungbauer. Just drives the line. Still goes Jungbauer. Can he get a cross in? He can. He looks for Gruber. Picked off at the back. Off to Jungbauer. Brings it inside. Gruber gets the touch on. He's got Azinga. Is he onside? Oh, he's absolutely laced it, but he was offside. Oh, he's found the opening. Just needs to tuck it off. Groups! Oh, works the keeper. And Austria have come in fighting. Here is the corner. Jungbauer whips inside. Here's the header from Wolf, and Marinovic makes the save. Off to Jungbauer. Lays it off. Here's Azinga. And he's going on one of those worldly runs. Here is Azinga. Just needs to whip this one inside. He does. He's found Jungbauer, who can't take the strike. Levelled in the box. And the defensive work of New Zealand is on point. Well from Straybringer. There's Alaba. Slips this one off. There's Wolf out wide. He'll play it forward. Azinga. Oh, you don't give him this much space. Azinga! Oh, works the keeper. Oh, New Zealand, they're through. Straybringer did well. Alaba feeds it off. Here's Jungbauer. Can we get a counter going on here? Takes his man on. Still goes Jungbauer. Does well to get rid of his man. He slips this one off. He's got Gruber. Gruber. Turns, shoots! Oh, great save again. The keeper's on point, Marinovic. He has made some class saves today. 6 shots to fuck all. We've got another corner. Deep into the box. Keeper's there again. Gets one forward. He's got David Alaba. Oh, another good save. Wolf gets a strike. Comes out the back. The defence is working overtime here for New Zealand, but we cannot find a way through. Plays it forward. Here is Gruber. Finds the opening. Gruber! Oh, he's gone high. Come on, Groobs. There's Azinga. Drives his way inside. Oh, and he's put it wide again. Well, the shooting boots aren't on there for the Austrians today. We've had a plethora of shots, and at half-time it's 0-0. Groobs does well. Gruber. Oh, another good save. Come on, lads. Gruber with the steal. Lays this one off. Here's Azinga. Oh, come on! Just get one of those in, please! David Alaba plays this one off. Here we go. Here's Wolf. Comes inside, Wolf. Lays it off. Oh, another save from the keeper. Oh, Grooms. Here we go. Jungbauer inside. There's the header, and he saved another one. Fuck me. He's got sticky tape in his gloves. Alaba. Gruber. Gets the pass on. Azinga needs to finish this one. Oh, come on! You're having to laugh now, son. Oh, for fuck's sake. Takes on his man. Gets the cross in. Azinga! Yeah! There it is! Come on, Austria! Well, it was only a matter of time before Azinga would find something. It's taken 68 minutes. We've had a million fucking shots. And finally, Azinga puts one in the back of the net. We finally get one past his keeper. Wolf with a lovely ball inside. Azinga just set himself and absolutely laced it. And that makes it 1-0 Austria. Gets in. Oh, big pish. Does well. Here's Jungbauer. He'll slip this one forward. Here's Azinga again. Gets the run on. Wants a run here from Gruber. He takes one from range. Oh, Gruber just shat his pants and went, fuck, I better pull the trigger. Wolf. Oh, lovely manoeuvre. Let's go, Wolf. Into the box. Wants Gruber this time. No, picked off. Oh, shit. He's through. Bevan. Oh, no! Absolutely rinsed. And it's New Zealand getting a goal back here through Bevan. And that makes it 1-1 after 76 minutes. Well, we went forward. Azinga got stripped, and then we've been absolutely rinsed by the Kiwis. Leonard was running with him, but couldn't keep up. And thank you very much for coming. It's 1-1. Right, let's make some changes. Savitzer, Lema, and Lazaro checking in for Jungbauer, Alaba, and Wolf. Azinga. Oh, there's a ball over the top. Lazaro. Oh, he's missed as well. Fuck me, boys. They got fucking Vaseline on their shoes. They just cannot hit the target. It was coming back. It just was not meant to be. Feeds it off. Sabitzer. Oh, rails the keeper. Another corner here for Austria. It's deep and it's high. It's punched out this time. Lazaro lays it off. Sabitzer works his way forward. Can he get the finish in here? Sabitzer! Yeah! Come on, Austria! Fucking deserved. 2-1. Oh, it's been a lot of hard work here. The New Zealand team has been very resilient with their defensive work. We've got a plethora of shots. Their keeper has been outstanding. But finally, we get one back. It's 2-1. And Sabitzer checking in on a wing. Gets the finish. It's 2-1. And there is the whistle. So we take the victory. It was quite a tough contest. And with Brazil and Poland to come, we know that we are in for one hell of a ride. Davino Lombardi picks up the win. That's a better performance from the boys. Well, we fucking turned it on. 25 shots to 3. 15 on target. Their keeper was on point. But let's have a look here. Wolf gets a 9.1 man of the match. How many saves did Marinovic make? 16 saves. I mean, that's just to say, I mean, some of those shots were from pretty much outside, but 5 at the back, it's to be expected. But fuck me, he was saving everything. That is a top-class effort from the New Zealand goalkeeper. But we come through with a 2-1 victory. Right, we move into game number 2 of this World Cup qualifiers, and it is Austria and Poland. Now, Poland have just been touched up by Brazil 3-0. So this could be an interesting encounter. We've got a tough run for our money there. We're just not clinical enough. Their keeper was on point. Well, you'd assume that Poland would be a much stronger side. I'm going to actually hit pause here so we can see the teams. Now, let's go across here to player ratings. So we're going in with an unchanged lineup. Poland, what have they got? Dragowski between the sticks, but most of the Zielinski, maybe? But yeah, what are we, 10 seasons in? There'll be definitely some regens floating around. Let's get into the game and see if we can take down Poland. Dawidovic, oh, absolutely tearing me apart. Jeez, Clemens Leonard, get that ball out. Wolf plays it off. Here's Azinga. We'll play it off. Gruber gets the run on here from Wolf and gets it forward. Azinga on the press. Here is Azinga. Works his way into the box. Can he get the finish? Oh, Dragowski gets a finger on it. And our first big counter-attack ends up being a corner. Clemens Leonard David Alaba off to Wolf, plays it forward. Bernhard Gruber is in the box. He shoots. Dragowski, another good save. Wolf. Lovely ball forward. He's got Gruber again. Oh, levelled in the box. Oh, unlucky Grubes. He's making some decent runs. Just needs to find a finish. Punches down the line. It's Gruber again. Come on, Grubes. Get the finish this time. Goes for the finesse shot. And Dragowski with another save. Another corner here for Austria. Jungbauer to deliver. Inside, it's over the back. Dragowski. Well, there's the whistle for half-time. A tough contested first half. Both teams have had shots, but it's 0-0. Just trying to close the space up here are the Austrians. Here they feed inside. Here comes the strike. You know it's coming. Pichler with the block. And it'll be a corner for Poland. There's Poland. Oh, Berger. That is a big World Cup save there from the big cheese. And it'll be another corner for Poland. And they've got their tails up here. They are attacking with flair, holding up the play nicely. And now they have a corner. Going to try and whip it in here. Zielinski plays it forward. Played off. Here comes the strike. No, Wolf gets in there. Pichler, big block. That is a big World Cup defensive effort. It's another corner here for Poland. And they are pushing and very threatening. Here's the header. Oh, Bergs. Big save. Big save from the Austrian keeper. Three changes. Here we go. Jürgen Dammerer checks in. Savitzer and Lehmer for Jungbauer, Wolf and Alaba. So Dammerer getting his first World Cup start, I think, here on the left-hand side. A 79 overall. He's got 94 acceleration, so a little bit of pace there that we can try and exploit. But here comes Poland again. Out the back, Clemens Lehner. Oh, Dammerer does well here, the young lad. On debut here for Austria. Works his way forward, takes the strike, but Dragowski with an easy save. And this one is going to end in a stalemate. And this Pichler can get on the end of this one. He can. He's got a zinger. Tries to take his man on. He's been off touch today. Maybe some dodgy food. I'm not too sure. And there's the whistle. So we play out a 0-0 draw here against Poland. Well, we only got the 6 shots in there against Poland. They had the possession. They controlled the game. And, well, it ends up being a 0-0 draw. Went into the wrong screen there. That's for the other series. Let's have a look here. Gruber only a 7. Hasn't scored yet in these last couple of games. Dammerer showed some good pace. And, well, Brazil coming up next. Right, here we go. Game number 3. I think there's only 3 games in this. And then we move through to the knockout round. So Brazil and Austria are pushing through. But these are the boys that are the team on form. Let's just punch through, check in on the team lineups quickly. Let's see who's playing for Brazil. You'd assume Neymar would still be around. Jesus, Malcolm. Neymar isn't in this starting lineup. Edison between the sticks. Fabinho, Douglas Luiz. Okay. Yeah, that looks like a decent side at least. Jesus is going to be very, very threatening. It looks like a fairly attacking formation as well. So let's see what we can do here against the Brazilians. We've made a couple of changes. Dammerer, Lehmer into the starting lineup. Oh, lovely touch on Lehmer. Get in, Austria! Come on! What a piece of fucking build-up play that was. Well, Brazil have been attacking and pushing forward with some good flair passing, but it's Austria getting first blood here. 1-0 inside 10 minutes, and it's Lehmer who got brought in with some fresh legs. Alaba was definitely not ready for this game. He's beaten Edison, and it's 1-0. Just some quick passing there from Austria. Gruber. What vision. And Lehmer actually finishes his dinner. It's 1-0 to the Austrians. Oh, Dammerer, that is brilliant steal. And he'll take this one down the line here, Dammerer. Works his way forward. Oh, Douglas Luiz has just absolutely run him down. Off to Lehmer. Off to Gruber. Back to Azinga. Come on, Austria! Get in! Azinga hits the back of the net. And we've got Brazil on the ropes after 27 minutes. Lovely play there from the Austrians, really finding some touch. And this is what you get. Davide Lombardi has built this squad up over the years. And these boys have played a lot of football together. And you're starting to see that clinical click. And Zinga, absolutely. Was that Gruber again with the assist? Well, at least he's providing something, the captain. Lovely finish, 2-0. Oh, Bergs, brilliant save. Plays it inside. Here is Malcolm. Plays it off. Oh, Bergs. The big cheese coming up. No holes in this defence. Back inside. There's Jesus. Lays it off. Oh, Bergs! Brilliant goalkeeping here from the big cheese. He is keeping this fucking clean sheet. You can just feel it. There's the header. It's wide. There's the whistle. 2-0 up at half-time. And down the line for Damara. Plays it forward. Oh, Grooves! Come on! Get this lad a goal. Oh, Gruber. Oh, Lema gets in. Azinga. He's got Grooves. Take it on, Gruber. Get in the box, son. Cut back. Where's the pass? Oh, who was coming through? No one. Oh, Berger. Brilliant save again. And we survive somehow. Azinga, get that ball out, son. Oh, Berger. He has been big today here, the cheese. Oh, good work from Pichler. Azinga plays it off. Jungbao plays it through. Lema. Azinga. Gruber. Damara's made the run. Young Damara works his way inside. Oh, picked off. Picked off. Well, 2-0 up. Alexander Rath, Sabata, and Walter Meyer check in for Jungbao, Lema, and Gruber. Meyer's going to get a chance up front here. 77 overall striker. Damara to deliver this one in. Whips it up and whips it high. Edison with an easy catch. But 2-0 up, 20 minutes to go. Give some of these younger lads a crack.
Gets his cross in.
Oh, there's a consolation goal if ever I've seen one. What an absolute spud. What was that?
It was a good chance, but against this
rough there for Bergs. He's been so good today. And Jesus gets the goal. It's 2-1. There's Damara. Down the line. Meyer, is he onside? The young lad. Cuts back inside nicely. Slips it off. Damara! Oh! Picked off by Marquinhos. There's not much time left in this one. And they're down the line here. Rafinha. Clemens Lenner has to get back into a job, but he is absolutely spent. Here comes the ball into the box. Oh, it's a custard shot from Brazil. Berger will smash it away. Oh, there's the whistle. A victory for Austria over the big boys. Oh, that might put us on top. Well, 13 shots to 8. A competitive game there. 14 tackles for Austria. And Gruber gets a 9.3. I think he got 2 assists. Yes, he did. Well done to Grooves. Hasn't hit the back of the net himself, but he's helping the boys get the job done. Right, so 3 games are played. I'm not sure if you play 6 or if we go into the next one, but we're going to roll over to the next season. So we'll run through this one. Italy and the Netherlands are through in Group A. Hopefully Ricardo Gallo has been dominating in that one. It's Portugal and Venezuela going through in Group B. Portugal undefeated. Group C, Uruguay and Spain push through. Saudi Arabia didn't win a game, unfortunately. We go through top of Group D at this stage. Brazil in second, Poland miss out, and New Zealand. Group E is Germany and the Ivory Coast. They've only played 2 games, so still games to come there. France and Switzerland are leading Group F. England are on top of Group G, but it's Scotland and South Africa fighting it out there. Group H, Turkey on top, Argentina in second. So, yeah, that's where we'll leave it. We're going to push into the next season. So when we load up the next episode, we'll be back on the first. Hopefully that transfer window is open. Hopefully we've got some cash to play. And Ricardo Gallo will be with us here at our new club, Borussia Mönchengladbach. We'll see you then. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.